Okay, this is Dylan and Tim doing the commentary for this match that we have here. It's Red Green Law versus a Bonney. This is from the King Crimson Locals, round 2. So let's just go through it and see plays, mishaps, anything like that. Why Tim, who's on the right, played cards and did things the way he did. So starting off with the Nami Searcher, classic for Red Green Law. What? Slam down a 9-cost Zoro.
It was intimidating.
Yeah.
Where I think I misplayed here. Well, and then 2 turns, but the Zoro scared me, so I swung when I know I'm supposed to starve. But I was like, I kind of got to get him to a lower life just to...
Enrique is talking
just
about something. My goodness. Alright. Turn 2. Do you have a searcher or anything? Yep, Bonney search.
Go Bonney.
Probably looking for Cavendish here, or...
I'm looking for 8 Kid, I think, is the main thing I want. But I don't find it. So I take a Rouge.
Yeah. Alright, Red Green Law could probably play 3 1-costs, or Dodon, Nami. Looks like he's trying to figure out what his play is. Normally, you'd want to be able to Dodon. Oh, swings into the Bonney first.
Yeah, he does a slight misplay here.
Could have
swung
swung the 2 with the Nami.
Because I had no up Don.
I guess he might not have wanted you to be able to KO it, though.
No, he also mentioned he forgot I didn't have an up Don, and he should have swung that way.
So that's a Dodon coming out. Finds a Nami, and then I assume plays the Nami. Yep, plays Nami. Probably looking for a Zoro here.
No, he has Zoro. Oh, I mean 3 Zoro?
3 Zoro. In this matchup, you probably want to rush down. Ooh, Chopper. Chopper's fine, but against Bonney, just kind of rest. You're probably just going to play the Rogue here, right?
Yeah, this is where I said I probably didn't need to swing here, but I was a little scared of the 9 Zoro. Mm-hmm. So I was
putting on some aggro.
I figured to get him on a little bit of lower life, so if he were to drop it, I can maybe just kill shot him before he kills me.
Yeah.
And then play
the
Rouge,
Rogue, get the Dawn up. Yep. Alright, 5 Dawn for the Law. Which means if he does have the 2 more 1-drops, he can shambles. Even if it's a Dodon Nami or something similar. He has a Chopper in hand. So he has the potential to just shambles out either 5-cost Law or Cavendish. So let rest of Dodon take it. Yep. Bonney search.
I think he grabs what does he grab here?
Probably looking for a Law or
I think he grabs
Cavendish. Oh, Cavendish is brutal here because he just plays out
next turn.
Chopper,
yeah.
And then he can Cavendish swap out with the Dodon that's rested right now. Get the 2 Dawn up, and then...
But he shouldn't have...
do nothing with the 2 Dawn. Well, if he doesn't have Cavendish yet. He wanted to do it before. Well, yeah, you're right. That would have been a misplay if he does find Cavendish, because it should have been... Leader Swing would be last.
Yeah.
But,
it's fine. You know,
because if he Leader Swings...
He's probably looking for a Zoro.
Because you could have rested the...
Yeah, he was probably looking for a Zoro.
Yeah.
And he grabs Cavendish.
Finds Cavendish. I think the play here is you do the 1-drop Chopper, swap out the Dodon with Cavendish, and just end turn. You could even use the 1 Dawn to replace Bonney with something else if you have it. But I think getting the Cavendish out is just more important because of the restand and everything like that. Plays 1-drop Nami, that's fine. Instead of the 2-drop, yep. Swap out Dodon. No! Swapping out Bonney with Zoro. I assume? Yeah.
He wanted to protect
I think that is a misplay.
I think it's fine. He wanted to protect the Bonney because it's a green one can keep flicking.
That's fine, but what else are you really looking to flick right now? Luffy's and Zoros? That's it?
Well, I mean, it's a green is what I meant.
I think it might have been
if you look at his field, it's all red. He needs a green, so that's why he kept the green.
Fine. I think Cavendish would be way more helpful in this situation.
I would have agreed that you want I thought he was going to play Cavendish.
Yeah, I think Cavendish would have been a lot more helpful here. Especially then Dodon would
my
be
board
up.
State wasn't...
And he's just replacing the... Yeah. Oh, no, you just swung...
So I swung 5 twice. He countered one with, I think, an Otama, and then, let it die the second time.
Yep.
I was just trying to get cards out of his hand, and I had the Basil.
Yep. Basil Hawkins on field.
Yeah, the
So,
player sucks.
I know, for the middle. I think you just play Cavendish here, get the 2 Donna up. You can Shambles out again. Which is, what, a Nami in the middle right now?
Probably prioritize getting rid of the Arouge.
Yeah. You're still at 3 life. Both of you are actually at 3 life still. A play could be if they have Makino up, play Makino, Shambles out that. What is that? It's
Bonney.
his
This is
Bonney. Interesting.
Yeah, not Cavendish.
I think Cavendish should have been the play there.
Yeah, if actually was just going to play a 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went 5. I rest his Bonney.
Which is also interesting that
And
you
then I
played
blocked it.
Bonney before swinging. Because you should have swung, then played Bonney on the Hawkins.
I think he didn't want the thing, whatever he's playing here, to be rested.
Well, I'm saying before you played the Bonney.
His restand law.
Oh, I see. I do think that Cavendish was still the play. You could have done the same exact thing.
But yeah. No,
Except...
But I guess my Arouge is now rested, so I don't have another body to swing, but...
I think it's fine, but...
And then I Hody, rest the 2 things anyways. Swing 8 into the law, because I don't want him to keep restanding stuff.
Yeah. Get the free restand out. He's debating on it. Probably just lets it die here. Yep.
Yeah. Then I go 6.
6 Bonney, which that's probably a 1k counter now.
And I know his hand. I know part of his hand. I know he's got a Zoro Cavendish still.
Yeah, Zoro Cavendish in hand.
Like
I
5,
assume there's a 2k or a 1k in there that you can just easily ditch out to save the Bonney. Make you swing with the Hawkins if needed to try and kill the Bonney, but you probably wouldn't swing with it even if it lived here. Yep, ditches out the 1k, saves it up. Oh, and you do swing with the Hawkins and get it. Interesting that you actually do that. Why?
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I'm trying to just force cards out of his hand at this point. I'm not if you look at my hand, I haven't been countering anything. The only thing in my trash is the Bonney he killed.
That's true.
So my hand is just stacked, and I'm looking for my kid still, so I'm okay with him hitting me. I'm assuming he's gonna try and go for my board here, and that was his last swinger really. So he can play Rush, which is expensive. He has to still have to stand up his board.
Because I'm thinking now he has free access to just swinging at your leader Bonney.
Yeah.
So we know he has a Rush Zoro in hand. Could just do this 3 on Rush
also,
Zoro.
Also, he's at 9 here, so I'm thinking one of his plays is just drop
playing
9
the 9-cost Zoro.
And that was another thing too, is I wanted to get rid of his thing. And if he plays 9 Zoro, then I knew my board was safe.
9 Zoro here.
I can threaten lethal.
I was gonna say 9 Zoro here. I think you just win the game if you play.
I threaten lethal. Yeah.
Yeah. Goes for the Bonney search. Finding 5-drop law. The flicker. Assume he has another type of 1-drop. Yep. Oh, double Bonney. Wasting 4 Dawn on 2 Bonney searches right now, I think, is not the best decision. I think he could have just hard played both the Bonnies without having to rest and use the search ability.
I mean, it's adding cards. It depends what he wants to do with the rest of his Dawn.
Because Cavendish, Zoro, we know he has in hand, could have just swapped out one of the Namis with Cavendish, right? Or played both Bonnies, swapped out Nami with Cavendish, have 2 Dawn up with Cavendish, then could potentially use the Bonney things.
I think he swings here.
Yeah. Also still has a Chopper in hand, correct?
He still has the Chopper in hand as well. Yes.
I feel like the Chopper should have come down earlier.
Yeah.
Having a blocker would have been very... especially when he had the Cavendish. He could have had the Cavendish and the blocker Chopper out, saving the Cavendish from a Hody situation. Or saving the Bonney, because you'd have to rest the...
I would have rested a Chopper and
the...
Or the Law. He swings, I think, into my Arouge for 6.
So you 2k here?
You would think, but...
Double 1k?
Would you believe that I don't have any 2ks in my giant hand?
Double 1k.
I just double 1k.
That is hilarious. How
But
many 2Ks do you run? Just
I run a
8?
few. No, I run a few. What?
Because Violet, or Viola, not Violet. Ezo? Viola Ezo?
Kind of 11.
Kind of 11.
I say that because of the 0 event.
Kind of 11.
Maybe 12. I don't know. I have to double check.
Yep, replaces... Oh, it just trashes a Bonney to hard play?
Yeah.
But he hasn't even shambles yet.
He shambles the. I think that he shambles the Nami I rested. The
Oh,
Nami,
yeah.
And he played out the Hawkins.
Got
And
it.
then he hard played the thing after that.
Okay, I see. Hard to tell with the glare.
So yeah, now he's got a Hawkins lob and he's got a lot of blockers and the thing there.
Finally gets the chopper out as well now. We have a blocker on board. You use your Bonney now.
Yeah, I think I'm still looking for a kid.
Yep, you find Cavendish,
Yeah.
which is very
This is
helpful.
fine.
Cavendish, amazing card. You gonna play Cavendish here?
I don't think so.
You're at 8 Dawn left. You
I
could
think
play...
I think I'm debating on like how not to die.
Yeah, because he's about to swing for a lot, but you still have 2 blockers on board.
Yeah, but I want to swing with some of them.
5 lead to start off with.
Yeah, I'm
Seeing if he'll counter out with
I'm
the
seeing if
law.
he'll counter or if he'll block with his law. Yeah.
Does a 1K Nami.
Do another 5.
Oh, swinging with Eroge for 2. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to get that blocker out.
Yeah.
But
Takes it. And you go with your... Oh, man, you're using all your blockers here.
Yeah.
Try not to die. You're trying to kill him.
Well, I'm trying to lower him so I can...
So you have 8
so
Dawn
I
up.
have a Hody in hand is why. So I'm trying to find a way to threaten lethal on the following turn.
I see.
Um,
And you're going Hody 8 to life, which you'll block.
yeah. Right now he's debating
If
he
he didn't block it, you could, Hody
if
here.
I could Hody, but I don't think I would trust the Hody because I just a 9K swing and then I'd
Yeah.
probably die in the crackback because I have no blocker. And I'd be taking a life.
Yeah, and his hand is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Interesting that you went with all your blockers then Hody.
It's because I have. You'll see. I'm gonna play some more blockers. I have 8 Dawn up.
Oh my god, how many blockers are we going to play?
Just 2.
3.
Just 2. I could play 3, but I just played 2.
You have 8 Dawn up. Oh, so you're playing Hawkins and
Yeah.
then you're playing Bartolomeo or Rosenate to replace
And then my Dawn restarts
Bonney.
because I still have the
Yep. I see.
Yeah, he's still thinking about how he wants to counter. Well, he was telling me that he was worried that I was just gonna Hody him because he was debating on using the chopper, but he also didn't want to waste a blocker.
Yeah. Well, doing a chopper here would be fine if you're playing on Hody, because he'd have to rest 2 things, and he's 2 blockers up, so trashing one of them would be fine. Still debating about it.
Yeah. And I still have like a pretty sizable hand, although no 2Ks, but I think I have 1 2K.
Both of you have pretty big hands right now, which makes it hard to go in for game.
Yeah, and that's why even if he took the last life, I wasn't gonna Hody because it's too risky when I know I can just play it safe and probably win on the crackback.
Takes a damage, which the risky player here would definitely play a Hody and go for game for 9K.
But I'm a little baby and I just played double blocker.
Coward. You know he has a Cavendish's 9-cost Zoro in hand still.
Yeah.
2 cards dead.
No,
Cavendish is a 1K.
No, Cavendish is on field.
Oh shoot, I forgot the
It's
glare.
He's got the Nami though in hand, which is a 1K.
So now he has a decision to go between
He also has a Bonney
board
in hand.
or game here. But you have
he doesn't.
2 blockers up with your leader ability up. So you have kind of no way to die, really.
No, I'm extremely safe. I have so much counter in hand. I think I have a 10 Dofi in the 0 event for 3.
You really have no way to
4
die with the 2
1Ks.
blockers up, no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Gonna trash the Nami to play out Robin popping 1 Rosenate. Waste a Dawn still, but nothing really too bad here.
Yeah. I think he just scoops,
and at this point,
yeah.
he just kind of scoops. This is after 7 minutes of cutting
Thinking.
stuff.
Yeah, no, he saw the writing on the wall. Like, if he went for board, it's too easy for me to counter out of.
Yep.
If he went for life, I just make sure not to
Die this turn and
die
then
to like
kill him on the
rush,
crackback.
Like unblockable Luffy. I just make sure I'm that 1.
Yep. One you can rest the blockers.
Yeah.
Anything. Yep. At this point, it's just game and You both realize that. And there's
Yeah,
the Hody in
I was
hand.
showing him, even if he saved his blockers up, I
Yep.
had Hody for game.